Calling all killers, buckle up, get ready. Place your bets because the Kings of Kill presents Cockfight Round 2. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you the reigning, defending Cockfight Champion of the world. Hi, Steven.
It's me, Steven.
I just gave you all that love in that. Hi, guys.
Oh, hey.
I am your humble. My name's Zack. Together we are the Kings of Kill. Bringing to you a special episode of the Kings of Kill podcast called Cockfight. What is a cockfight? Well, sometimes me and Steven disagree. Well, there's no middle ground. So much so that we can't actually have a review, which is what we typically do, and we gotta hammer it out. Have a debate, have a discussion, a little friendly fire, have a little fight about it. And you, our killer fans, get to vote to see who wins the cockfight, which is exactly how Steven became the champion of the first cockfight ever in the King's Kill podcast. There's his championship belt. If you want to see that championship belt, head on over to YouTube, search Kings of Kill, subscribe, like, comment, say hi. You can see our pretty faces. And of course, head on over to kingsofkill.com. There, you'll find a list of every single curated episode of the King's Kill podcast. You can request your episodes just like this one, and you can do a little shopping. Check some merch, some sweet Kings of Kill merchandise you can get nowhere else. kingsofkill.com. Check it out today. And how you going to vote to see who wins this cockfight? On Twitter at KoK Podcast. And if you never want to miss an episode of the Kings Kill Podcast, follow us on Instagram, Kings Kill Podcast. And we're even on TikTok, the Kings of Kill. I don't know why we're on TikTok.
We're on TikTok.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. Cockfight Round 2. Our very first cockfight was about Mortal Kombat. Steven obviously won that one. Thank you all so much for voting. This one, before we get into it, how we came up with the cockfight. It's not really just us being vulgar, even though we have no problem being ridiculously vulgar whatsoever. We realized that Kings of Kill, the acronym for our show is KoK. Looks a lot like a cock. So not the best planning on our part, but we're rolling with it, and we're going to have a little cockfight. This round cockfight. Round 2, coming for that belt, man. We're talking about The Village, which I think is the first ever thing we actually disagreed on the show. Like way back in the earlier episodes, we didn't know what we were doing, no video to it. We were still experimenting, had no idea how we even got on Spotify, right?
Yeah, and I one of us referenced The Village, and I said, "Oh, that's a good movie," and then you just stared at me because you didn't like it.
No, I didn't like it because it's shit.
What shit?
Let's get into it. This hurt to watch again. It really did. Like,
it hurt to watch again?
Yeah, it did. I didn't want to watch this again, but I did just for you, so we could do this goddamn cockfight. Oh man, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start with this thing. It came out in 2004. It was filmed in the U.S. because Shyamalan's afraid to film anywhere besides Pennsylvania. I don't know why. I had a budget of $60 million. It made like 50 opening weekend. Went on to make 260 almost. Worldwide, but when it was in theaters, it only made $70 million. So you're thinking, okay, it broke even. No, it didn't, because Shyamalan made everyone spend $70 million on advertising. So no, it was a huge flop until it went to rental and DVD and a bunch of other bullshit. It's now in 48-minute running time. It's rated like I don't know, B for bad.
What?
Pretty sure it should be rated G because it's about as scary as a Disney movie.
This is...
Hold on. Okay, yeah, go for it. You're the champ.
So,
You're the
okay.
champ that runs the camp. What's up, Brad? Let's
The
talk about the
reason,
advertising.
the
How
whole
was this
reason,
advertised? How was this advertised?
the whole fucking reason
Yeah,
this
I'm
movie
listening.
sucks and stuck in our heads. Like,
You just admitted it sucks.
no,
right?
it doesn't
You just
suck.
admitted-
I'm like, the whole reason we all, okay, I'll admit, I did think this movie was terrible when it first came out. Yes.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, everyone did. I'm pretty sure
So at one point you
everyone
had taste,
did.
right?
No one liked this movie. I
Right.
said I like this movie nowadays because it
Mm.
holds. I mean, it's good. But I agree with you. No, I'm not going to go with that route in this one.
There you go. Thank you for agreeing. That's it. Thanks for coming, folks. It's over.
I'm gonna burn this fucking belt before I give it to you. Okay, no. We all left the theaters pissed off everything. The way they advertised this movie was horrible. They made it look like a monster movie. That
Okay, hold
we
on.
expected we
First
were going.
off, spoilers. If you haven't seen The Village,
Oh yeah, we're spoiling
just
the shit out of this.
we're not holding back. We're going into it. We got it. We got to talk about it. You know what I mean? So suppose if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's easy to find. It's a huge movie. Shyamalan's a huge director. You can find it anywhere, right? We're gonna break into it. Now, you said they advertised this film as a monster movie, a monster horrific thriller, full of suspense. Correct?
Yeah,
When you say they, who was in charge of that decision?
probably the director.
Mr. M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
who
Horrible
wrote,
choice.
produced, and directed. He
Idiot.
admitted to making that. It's his own movie. It's your own goddamn fault.
And
You
he
lied
ruined that.
to the general public like a goddamn politician.
Yeah, you come
Yeah,
out of
so
the theater thinking like that we're the fucking monsters. Like,
So this
we
was
are
the
the
first.
monsters.
Yeah, this was the first Shyamalan experience where you were like, wait, what? Because Shyamalan started his career. So he was born in India, moved very young, like soon after birth, I think. Moved to Pennsylvania.
he was born very
lived in
young, soon
Pennsylvania.
after birth.
He moved to Pennsylvania.
Oh,
You son of a
I'm
bitch.
not gonna be nice in this one.
I've been at it since 4 a.m. You.
Same here.
All right. Good on you.
Yeah.
Good thing I got
We're in the
this
same boat.
delicious coffee here.
Oh yeah. Me too.
You put that goddamn brand away because we have.
I did that on purpose.
sponsor. We have a sponsor. A coffee sponsor. What coffee?
Your coffee.
I have a hankering for some Hanson's. Hanson's Hankerings. That's today's sponsor. If you're in Willows, California, head on over to hansonshankerings.com where you can order your own gourmet custom coffee hand delivered to your door. hansonshankerings.com.
So the advertising.
Yeah. See, that was
We
an
all,
ad spot
yeah,
right there. And it's a coffee ad
no
for
twist at the end or
coffee.
anything.
No twist. And the advertisement for The Village was
But
terror.
that's in our heads.
suspense,
We all
horror,
left the theater.
monsters. It's not.
You saw
in
in
our
theaters,
heads.
right? Or okay, so the first time you're like, this movie's gonna be awesome. It's a monster movie.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters. Yeah, I saw
We
it.
walked out of theaters just pissed off. We didn't get what we wanted. Obviously,
Probably more confused. Than
More
pissed,
confused.
I think. Let down.
let down.
Not really angry.
Then
yeah,
the more
a
you
little rioting.
think about it, it's
Yeah.
not a monster movie at all. It's just a good ass drama. Not
This
a
is what
period
it is.
piece.
Yeah, it is a period piece. It is absolutely a period piece romance. That's what this film is. If it
Well,
was
it's set in modern
advertised as
times.
such, well, yes, except only 10 minutes of it is in modern times. Everything else is there make-believing it's yesteryear. It's some
Yeah.
golden age.
They're trying to
you know?
create their own.
Which is something interesting enough. Like, the first time I was watching them, like, why are all their accents and language so unbelievable? Oh, because it is. Because
Yeah,
they had
they
to teach
made all
themselves
that
to talk
shit up.
like that. Yeah, because they're a bunch of jackasses who are lying to their children. Um,
It's just a bunch of rich people trying to control a town.
it's a bunch
If
of
you,
baby back bitches who had a rough life and were like, let's get away from the world
you know
and
what?
make our own make believe.
If they
That's what that
slapped
is.
A24 on this, everyone would eat the shit out of this ass.
No, because A24 wanted.
They
Whoa.
would too, because this is
Interesting.
almost an
A24 wouldn't
A24
touch
film.
this shit.
Yeah, they
No,
would too.
no,
They would
no.
too.
Don't you disrespect a great,
You know what?
a great movie house.
Speaking of this kind of another poorly advertised movie by A24, It Comes at Night. Same thing happened. You think a monster's
Agreed.
coming. It's
Agreed.
just about a family in a house trying to protect himself.
Yeah.
What is
Agreed.
it at night?
Huge,
Don't know.
huge false
This is
advertisement
the
right
same
there.
exact thing.
Did
Another one would
you know?
be like
Did you know?
Notre Dame.
M.
Poorly
Shyamalan's middle name is not Knight. He fabricated that, made that up because I thought it was compelling. When he was in school, he was a night owl. Figured I need a cool name to be in Hollywood. What are you going to call yourself? Knight.
What's the
Okay.
M stand for?
Minogue.
I was gonna say Margaret.
Yep. That's his name.
No, but like
when we did the Resident Evil 7 Biohazard review, one of the main evil villains in that is well, she's not really evil, but it's a sad story really. But anyways, Marguerite is one of the character names in that.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
so hard not to say Margaret over and over again.
yep.
His first Shyamalan's first film was a story of an Indian film director trying to make it here in the States. Actually did pretty good. I mean, simple premise, right? He was going to be a doctor, decided to follow his passions. Good on you, man. I like it. You know what I mean? And made a success of it, you know? His next film, that was like only pretty much directly an indie one. Then a little bit more money to that one. He did a film where it was his first twist. Fucking twist gimmick, man. It's a gimmick is what it is.
Yeah.
If the script doesn't need it, then don't add it. So his first little film, there was a twist. Barely anyone saw it, where at the very end, one of the characters turns out to be an angel the whole time. Then he remade that into The Sixth Sense. Oh, what?
Yeah.
The Sixth Sense was absolutely amazing. And that's when he decided to, his first film ever, he played himself, you know, which totally makes sense on a budget basis. What?
I don't want to do this.
What?
I know Sixth Sense is good, but I've never cared for it. I just
It
didn't-
is a good
all of
movie.
us-
My problem is
all the people around us were like, "It's amazing,
guess-
it's crazy." I'm like, I don't care. It's not that scary.
it was a good film.
It's good. I just
It's
never.
good suspense. I guess the ending, and I don't like that when a movie is set up to be a twist because everyone's talking about it. You can't talk about it, and it's the only time everyone's actually has not talked about a film. Everyone's always like, "Let me
That
spoil
secret
it.
was
It's a big
kept
deal."
for a long time. Yeah,
It was, but I called it. I called it because M. Night Shyamalan was like,
it sucked on the
yelling
village. Everybody was like,
blues.
"Dude, it's fake." The whole thing was fake.
yeah, everyone
Like,
was mad. That's what affected sales. But Sixth Sense, very dynamic. It kept my attention the whole movie. Unbreakable might be the best superhero movie of all time.
Best superhero movie?
Yeah.
Damn. I don't have a choice for best superhero movie.
Like that, right? It might be the best.
You're really gonna choose that over your fucking Dark Knight?
I'm not saying it's the best hero. I'm not saying it's
Movie,
the best
movie.
character.
Like,
I'm saying if you're
I'm
talking
saying
about a
movie,
film,
movie. Yeah,
you're talking
film.
about a film, right? The best film. You're going to pick a Marvel piece of shit, or are you going to pick Unbreakable? Because that is superhero movie.
I know it's a superhero movie. You see Blade 2? Movie's way better than Unbreakable.
Hold on. Okay. If we're talking fun action, we could get into like a whole laundry list of like 50 top best crazy movies
Okay,
like that. But I'm talking about
Unbreakable
a
is
film,
definitely
man.
up there.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yes. Split.
You know what I mean?
Split was good too.
Not really.
What the fuck? Split was great.
Split? No, it wasn't. It was so boring. how anticlimactic can you be? Let's set up this elaborate,
Oh yeah, I didn't
huge,
like that
epic
ending.
fight.
I liked everything
That
leading up to
you
5
can't
minutes.
say it was so amazing, except for it shit the bed at the end. That means it's not amazing,
90% of it was amazing.
except the climax blows.
Same with Pearl Harbor.
Oh
90%
my
amazing.
God,
When he carried Josh Arnett off the plane,
you.
movie took a downhill turn. I didn't accept that death.
Also, so
Spoilers.
when Signs
Pearl
came
Harbor.
out, when Signs came out, that like audiences were really divided, right? Because he's had great heavy hitters. He had Sixth Sense, he had Unbreakable. Now he had Signs. Some people are like, "What the hell? It's not really like a scary, like
Dude,
you know."
M.
Alien
Night's whole
like
fan
aliens.
base, I don't even know. It's
I
like
thought
Marvel DC. Good, bad.
Signs, yeah, I thought Signs was fantastic.
See, I
Like,
do too.
Damn it. It's really, really good. And see the thing. So the Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, and Signs make sense as a story forward and backwards. Everything that happens at the end of the movie makes sense at the beginning of the movie. Everything that happens in the second act balances out with the first and the third. They make sense story-wise. Then you have The Village.
Great movie.
No, it's not. It's absolutely not. Now, talking about an amazing cast, I'll get that. This is his biggest cast to date. Sigourney Weaver, William Hurt, Joaquin Phoenix. I think this introduced Bryce Dallas Howard.
Probably.
Adrian Brody, Brendan Gleeson. I mean, just
Dude, so many people.
a star-studded cast. Like,
M. Night's in it.
yes, the Shameo. What's a Shameo? That's Shyamalan's cameo. He
Is that what it's
called
really called, or
himself-
did you just make that up?
I thought it was funny.
Fucking great. If you win
You're
this,
so
it's
good you
because
had
of
to
that.
Stop drinking. It's so good you had to stop drinking your Perrier. Wait, spit take. So he said that he dubbed himself. He thinks he's going to be the next Hitchcock. That's why he does a cameo. Did you know that?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Means he's a dick. He was dubbed after The Sixth Sense, his first big commercial film.
You know what? I do
He was
remember
dubbed.
that.
He was dubbed the next Spielberg, and instead of being humble, being like, "Oh my God, that's too much," he's like, "Thank you."
I know this. I made
Right.
Lady in
Yeah.
the Water.
Because oh my God, yeah. Let's go on to like his other events. After
Is
that,
Devil one of his?
No, he helped write
Produced
and
or
produce
write?
that, but he didn't
Okay.
direct it.
Because you
Yeah.
could tell he stuck his fingers in there.
It's got his vibe. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You get away with words, my friend. You get I like it. Did you do this too? Like just
Stuck his
pull-
fingers in there.
Just a little wiggle, little wave.
Yikes.
You yikes. But there's some things that I gotta agree on. The movie's art direction works fantastic. You got Tim Beach, Michael Manson, Chris Schreiber did a great job at really capturing the feel. You know what I mean? From the clothing to the houses to the structures to like
Oh yeah.
simple choices.
Roger
It looks
Deakins
great.
did the cinematography and it looks amazing.
Roger Deakins, like, oh my
So good.
God.
When the misty fog
It-
rolls in and everything, you
film-
believe that
the film
this
is
era,
beautiful.
the time era, was happening. Like maybe not
I
the
mean-
talk, the language kind of. Eh.
Well,
Some
I
of the
think
acting's
that,
kind of.
that actually, like I
I
said,
will
the
say
talk
that.
worked. The talk worked because, again, they taught themselves that. That's not their,
That's
you know what I
what
mean?
you gotta
Like, so
think.
you just said it was bullshit. Don't agree with me when I'm giving you
I'm
extra points.
saying it's.
You're
meh.
still right. Okay. Anyways, Deakins, if you don't know, the guy's insane. He's filmed 1917. He's filmed Prisoners, Skyfall, Rango, True
Prisoners.
Grit,
Oof.
Revolutionary Road, Assassination of Jesse James, No Country for Old Men, Jarhead, Lady Killers, Beautiful Mind, Oh Brother Where Art Thou,
And he did the village.
The Big Lebowski, Fargo, Shawshank Redemption. I mean, I The guy is
He
a
dabbles.
genius. He dabbles.
He does some
He
stuff.
deserves that belt. He deserves that belt. He's fantastic. And the score,
Yeah, the
too.
score. James Newton Howard.
Newton Howard.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
The look of it's it really is. And Shyamalan's very good at choosing at using colors to fill the whole screen and giving tones.
Yes.
He's really good at that. Although the red and yellow thing, red's good, or yellow's good, red's bad. I don't know why we're playing like Team Pokemon here. Like it was really a little too aggressive. I get it.
They had to choose. They had to choose a color or to a backstory for the fucking monsters.
But they made all that bullshit up though. Why would you just? Why can't there just be monsters?
Because you need a more reason to be afraid of them.
Monsters will eat you. Monsters will kill you.
I don't
Look out.
It.
They have a red hood. Now I believe
Well,
it.
if you see red, that means the monsters are attracted to it. That's why...
Yeah, they taught kids to be afraid of berries. Oh, no. Hope a fucking flower doesn't grow in the forest edge.
Well, they decided the red plants and berries are growing around the forest, so maybe people won't venture out to them because they know red is fucking the creature's color.
Yeah. Ooh.
And maybe they chose red because
let's get into these
creatures. No violence in the fucking tower. There's no violence in the town. If someone bleeds, they're like, "Oh shit! I actually attracted a monster."
There's a lot of violence in the town because Adrian Brody plays this spoiled brat who murders animals for funsies.
Brat. I think he's like autistic.
He has a learning disability, and no one spends any time with him, assisting him. Instead, he just runs around murdering animals, and no one does anything about it. Super weird when he decides to just completely murder Joaquin Phoenix, or attempt to, because he's mad.
Well, that's because he's in love. Well, that's because blind.
I know why.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Hold on. Did you just call her lead protagonist blind? Listen.
Ron Howard's daughter is in love with Joaquin.
Stop it now.
River Phoenix's brother.
We're getting into this. Listen. What?
Not even using real names here.
Stop it. Bryce Dallas Howard plays Ivy, right?
Yeah, so
and she is blind. Her name is not blind. Her name in the film is Ivy. You jackass.
Yeah, and so Blind is in love with River Phoenix's brother.
I'm pulling the sponsorship.
And Noah, Adrian Brody, who at first was casted as the punked guy, Ashton Kutcher. He was going to play him, but he had other movies that were probably great to film.
Well, you can't actually cast someone with learning disability to play someone with learning disability.
That fucking got me.
Ashton
I hate
fucking
it.
Kutcher. The premise of this film is what we learn is that a group of wealthy individuals all had terrible events happen to them, and they decided that they were gonna get away
thievery, other shit.
Yeah, honestly, when they talk about it, it's literally just terrible things that happen to every single person throughout their entire life. It's what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they're just like, you know what?
It's about loss.
We'll create our own town.
Yeah,
Let's go out.
They leave. They go into like some protected forest. Like maybe it's a national park or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like an animal thing.
Sanctuary, maybe. Yeah,
animal sanctuary that's protected by giant walls.
Huge fence, giant forest. In the middle of that, they have a clearing for the valley. They developed this society, and they decided to speak an olden tongue for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Like a cult.
It's not quite Elizabethan. It is very culty. It is a cult.
Yeah.
And they lie to their kids and they tell them monsters are in the woods. They're gonna kill you. They're on watch for them. You can't go in the woods. You can't look out for red. All this.
Well,
weird
think about
stuff.
this.
And
what if they made up all that shit to their cultists or whatever
offspring,
offspring, idiots,
kids. They do this to their kids. Lion sons of bitches. Yeah.
Yeah, and some of the adults, they don't know everything. They can't know everything. It's just the main people, like Sigourney Weaver.
It's
and
like
shit.
10 people.
It's like the
Yeah.
council. And so
Yeah,
they made all
it
that
is.
shit up because if someone ventures out of the woods, like Blind does, someone's going to be like, hey, that person just came out of the woods. Do you live there? Like at the end, they're like, do you live there? They could go find them and be like, hey, you did all that bad shit in town. We recognize you, homeboy. And capture them. That was explained so good. How do you not get
No. I don't even know what you just said, but no one's
They
capturing
create
humans.
okay. They created that whole fucking story, made it up, so people don't leave their
Don't venture into the woods. Yeah. They're the community. Yeah.
to go to the town, because some town folk might be confused on who this person is, and maybe lead them back to the.
I understand. No, I get the concept. Yeah, it's not
Makes
rocket
sense.
science. No. Yes, that makes sense. That's fine. I'm calling these characters assholes.
Oh yeah, they're totally
They're running
assholes.
away from their problems, and they created a cult based on a lie.
Yeah, it's pretty
Thank you, though,
fucked up.
for elaborating this complicated story.
Twice.
Daddy lied about monsters. Like, that's the story. That's the whole story. Thank
It's
you
a
for all
good
your
ass
help.
drama. This is a romantic drama with horror elements sprinkled
There is
in.
great. No, if this was
Sci-fi.
A 30-minute short period piece romance, it'd be fantastic.
True. Oh, dude, the
But it's
score
not.
when like the beast is
Yes,
coming.
yes,
and
the score's
Blind
good.
is like reaching out there.
So
like,
what
I'm
the beast
scared.
is name is Ivy. Oh my god.
Poison Ivy is reaching out there.
It's
and
not
like,
even
I'm
it.
scared. And River Phoenix,
Bryce Dallas
Noah.
River Phoenix. Who's Yeah, anyways, Rivers Cuomo, who did the guest star in this, Joaquin Phoenix, and
Oh, yeah.
Bryce Dallas Howard have a beautiful romance in this film. It's complicated, it's
Kind of
subtle.
like a will they won't they
fantastic.
thing, you know?
Did you say Willy Wonka?
No, not a Willy Wonka. I said will they won't they?
Oh.
Willy
like a-
Wonka.
I'm like, go on. I'm intrigued with this
Yeah.
analogy. Where are we gonna go with this?
Let's talk about Willy.
Look, it's snozberries. Tastes like
Willy and
snozberries.
his Wonka.
Nope. There we
There
go.
it was.
There.
We went too far there.
Yeah, it's definitely we.
Oh fuck!
Definitely we. What just fell?
Your camera.
Oh fuck.
So, anyways, I'm talking to a wall now.
Willy's Wonka.
This is great for the
Hold
village.
the fuck on, you son of a bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
Fuck.
Maybe to the right more. Move it to the right more.
I can't hear you.
Oh. There you go.
Yeah, we good now.
Sure.
Better. Oh shit! I don't know, man. God damn. What were we talking about before?
We were actually on a Willy Wonka skit.
Dude, this
so-
camera's hella fucked up.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, it's good. Fuck you. Oh my god! Before this fucking thing started, I just want to let everyone know if it's not captured. Like, I fucking waited for a half an hour for this son of a bitch to figure out his goddamn mic and lighting and stuff. The diva, the champion, was very concerned about his lighting. Hold on. Oh shit. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
That looks good.
Yes. So sorry. Actually, I really am sorry, man. Shit.
Yeah. It happens. It's the village.
All right. Where were we?
We were talking about Willy and his Wonka. So we were literally
Talking
nowhere.
about-
We were just finishing a.
We're just in the fucking weeds, is all we are.
Yeah. Um, yeah. So I'm cutting this.
Yeah, no shit. Oh man,
In fact, you know what? I'm gonna.
dude, is this
Way better.
episode haunted? What the fuck is
Dude,
going on?
this is the twist.
How the fuck does the
This is a
camera
twist.
fall backwards?
All right. I don't know what else to fucking talk about this piece of good movie.
Let me know when you're good. I'll take it. We got some stuff to talk
Actually,
about.
yeah. All right, go on.
You good? Um. Anyways, enough about Wonka's Willie, whatever the fuck you're on about.
Yeah.
Yeah. um. So the film looks beautiful. The color schemes are basic, but they're well executed. The cast is amazing. The dialogue makes total sense.
So you just don't like the story,
The story is shallow.
or maybe just
The
like
romance is complicated and beautiful. The story is so shallow. It's like when a filmmaker takes a short story and adapts it to something huge, and you wonder why it's like full of holes and like kind of empty and fluffed up. It's because it is. This is a very simple presence, but the problem is Shyamalan, his ego is so huge. He's like, let me give this gift to the world, this complicated story. It was like you being like, we'll see the nuances of this complex drama about like they're lying about the monsters. I know. It's a one sentence plot. Jackasses form a cult, lie to the kids about monsters in the woods.
Well, you can't say that because that gives away the ending.
Okay, well, let's get into the goddamn twist, because there's two twists in this stupid thing, and they both fall flat. Why? Because
Like
twists don't
Adrian
need
Brody
exposition. Oh, yes, exactly. Twists don't need exposition. If they do, they're not a twist. You're just talking about something you're
really
lying
had
about.
a twist.
Listen.
All the eggs were in the basket from the beginning. You could see it build up to the ending. Like, if you didn't guess that ending, I'm sorry, you're not invited to brunch the
Hold
next
on.
day.
30 minutes into the film, the dad, played by William Hurt, did a great job, takes Bryce Dallas Howard, playing his daughter Ivy, and tells her this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Tells her that the monsters aren't real.
The ending shouldn't surprise anybody.
Go to town. No. But
that's not 30 minutes in. That's like an hour.
After she knows the monsters aren't... Right, sorry, it's the first hour out of 18. After she knows the monsters aren't real, she then goes into the woods, runs into a fake monster, and is terrified. Why? Why is she scared?
She's blind, Zach. Could be real monsters out there.
You asshole. No, she knows it's fake. She knows it's horseshit. And she's still frightened. And the music is set up so like we should be afraid too. No, the twist has been ruined. The first twist that is just a gimmick that Shyamalan is riding off coattails, and it's not working. Mr. Big Brain Shyamalan is teaching the world these complicated stories that fall flat. Twists don't need exposition. In Signs, the twist is, if there's a twist, it's like these weird things that haunt your memories can actually help. You know what I mean? It's a very spiritual journey. Is what Signs is. This...
Wait, what's the thing that helps? Swing Away, George?
Is it George?
No, that's in Scary Movie 3.
Anyways, yeah, things like that, like things about weird things about water, weird things about Swing Away, all this weird stuff that his wife was telling him. You know, it's about a priest who lost his faith, trying to lead his family. He's super stressed.
Boy, did he!
He's frustrated. Christ. He's resentful at God. He's anyways, it's a great story. You know what I mean? And it's not like this religious heavy bullshit. It's a good story about a family. This is not. It's like, about a bunch of lying assholes.
Like, that's just...
I didn't like it.
You didn't like that movie?
No. Where was the payoff for that movie? Where was the dramatic tension payoff for that movie? There was none. There was no payoff. There was no climax. It was just over.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
It's
no
just a
end.
story
There's
about
no
your
act 3.
family.
Man, what a great boring story. I
My
love
God.
boring stories. I love reading a book and then at the 600 page being like, oh, shit. I love that. It's my favorite. How's that shitty coffee?
Shitty.
Got some good shit here.
But this movie...
Big thanks to Hanson's Hankerings for the sponsor. HansonHankerings.com. Check it out if you're in Willows, California or surrounding areas. Yeah, this movie is bullshit. Anyways, the second twist is that Brody stole one of the fake monster costumes, attacked Ivy after he almost killed Joaquin Phoenix because they have a love thing going on, and Brody didn't like it, so he tried to kill Joaquin, who needs medicine, which is why he's venturing to the next village.
What a good scene that was.
And then it turns out that
doesn't show the knife going in, like it just you hear it,
gets
and
killed, and then you see it leave.
So
yeah, well done.
He goes, the bad color of whom they don't speak of, Voldemort.
Yeah, this Voldemort thing they can't talk about, even though all they do is talk about it. So
now that I think about it, hold the fuck.
Here's another plot.
No, you hold on. God damn it.
Go on.
You
Please go on after you. All that
think
shit,
about
and
this.
then you say you're like the asshole at the 4-way stop who's like, no, you, wave, wave. No, you, wave, wave. Inch forward. No, you, wave, wave. Just go.
I just
abide
go.
by the
I
goddamn
just go. I don't
rules
care
of the
about
road.
people. Think about it this way. So Blind knew the monsters weren't real and stuff, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And so that's almost like, what's his name? Hunt.
William Hurt.
William Hurt.
Yeah.
Bill, good old Bill, says.
He plays Edward. Yeah.
Or Ed.
I'm just gonna keep giving you names because you just repeat them.
So he basically says, like, look, we know you're blind, but
yeah,
we need you to go get some medicine. There's not going to be monsters out there because we are the monsters, so you have nothing to worry about. And then she hears a monster. You don't think that's going to scare her?
Here's a plot hole for you. Why doesn't he go? Because they need medicine to save Joaquin Phoenix's life.
Because the whole village would be.
And they're sending his
this guy
blind
set the rules.
daughter.
He's breaking the rules.
Yes. Why wouldn't the patriarch of the village, the leader, why wouldn't he take one for the team? Okay, let me send my blind daughter to go traverse the woods.
I would.
Good luck.
No, that's actually kind of weird.
Yeah, it doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Think about this. Someone might recognize him from the town.
So?
That's bad.
He already escaped it before.
Yeah, but why would he go back to a town that he murdered somebody in or did nasty things or whatever?
So he sent his blind daughter through the woods
no one knew.
And onto a major roadway, which she's never seen before.
To be fair, he also gave her 2 guards that just wimped out immediately.
Yeah, he gave her 2 people. He gave her 2 other children. Yeah, 2 other children to go with her.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he go or send one of the elders who literally know the way?
Because
they
would get caught if they walk to the town. There's no catching. They built this town if
they're not going to get arrested.
They could be
caught. No.
Set on fire. If they're
going to
caught.
Walk in wearing weird ass clothes. They're going to go to a goddamn pharmacy because they know how the world works in modern times, because it is modern times, and they would have been fine. It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It don't.
It makes sense to me.
Smile.
It makes sense to me to not send an elder because they'll get caught. They ran from the town, and they just don't want to break rules. I don't know. They ran from the fucking town to make another town so they don't get caught doing their nasty work or whatever.
What? Shyamalan has a great eye but he's so goddamn conceited. Like, he believes
And he can't act.
he is a cinematic gift. No, he can't act to save his life, and he puts
Oh, you
himself
know
in
he
every
did a
single
dance
film
when that
for
kid grabs
for lines.
the medical supplies and the glass door opens and you can see the reflection of M. Night. You know he was just like, oh my god, that's amazing. He just
It's yeah,
thought he was the shit after that shot.
yeah. He just jerked himself off to that magic because
Totally off.
he's the gift to mankind. Let's go back into. Let's talk about more amazing things. Lady in the
Last
Water,
Airbender.
right? Yeah, the Last Airbender, right? Where hardcore fans of the anime told him, "Hey, why'd you whitewash the movie? Why is like everyone white
Horrible
in this film?" And he said, "How dare you? This is the most inclusive movie ever made." That's what he said. The most inclusive
more
movie
pissed
ever
off
made.
about that movie than any movie that
It
he's ever
was
done.
awful.
Probably
because
any
it was
movie
fucking
ever.
terrible.
I think more people
How
like
about The
Howard the
Happening?
Duck and Mac and Me.
Mac and Me, I haven't seen that in so long.
Dude, I watched it like a couple
When I was a
weeks
kid,
ago.
they had those like weird Dixie cups that you could only get at weird gas stations where like you fold out the handle.
Oh
And I
yeah.
thought it was the coolest thing. Coolest thing. Don't know why. Let's talk about The Happening, where nothing happens.
Yeah, hella shit happens. Just
Nothing happens.
Mark
in The
Wahlberg
Happening.
just what? No, and shaking his head a lot.
So that's actually a good impression. So that, huh? Why?
What?
That like high
No.
inflection voice that's
And
really
Zoe
good.
Deschanel in
There
that?
is
Oh my god, that is the worst actress. No, she's good in Hitchhiker's
has
Guide,
her-
and New
she has her
Girl.
place. She has her place.
Yeah,
She has her place.
but that
Doesn't
was
always
not her
work.
place. She should
Elf,
not
she did great. No,
stepped on set.
stepped on set. She was hired to do the role. Thank you, Mr. Knight. So there's this great like.
The trailer made that
Footage.
movie look really cool, to be honest.
Yeah, I wonder who did that.
Like,
I
oh
wonder
my
who
god,
won.
people jumping out of a building? I need to see this. Or jumping off of it to commit suicide? That sounds entertaining.
No,
in a way.
Nothing. M. Night Shyamalan said
The
this
trailer
is the
looked
new age. This is the new age Night of the Living Dead. That's what he said. The Happening. Because he's full of shit. He's
Oh,
full of his
it
own
is.
ego.
There's
this
He tried
great-
to do like a Mom and Dad or The Signal, and it didn't work. He did this. He did those before The Signal and Mom and Dad.
He's
But it
so
just, he
full of
couldn't
himself.
figure- Yeah,
He's so full of himself
I am intrigued
that
a
he
little
can't.
on Old. I do want to kind of see that, but also his name attached to it, kind of scared.
I've been waiting for him to make a comeback because, like I said, Signs, Unbreakable, Sixth Sense were all great films. But he's just been every film gets worse and worse as he goes, like worse and worse and worse and worse. Like when he did The Visit, he jumped on the found footage
I thought that was gonna
bandwagon
be
like
his-
10 years too late.
His comeback. It's not a terrible
No.
movie.
It's
but
not a
also
good movie either.
13, and the trailer made it look good. All of his trailers for all of his movies look good.
Because he lies. Because he knows
Yep.
when they're edited, they're shit, and he has to lie. Because he's backed himself into a wall. He thinks his stories are so elaborate, so magical, so above our peon audience's head that he has to like hold our hands through it and give us this gift of a trailer. No, you're full of shit, Shyamalan. You're an asshole.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I just don't get it.
Get over yourself. You know, now he has to fund his own films because Hollywood's like, no, you don't make any money. Like, sorry, it's not
I'm
worth
sick
it.
of the
So now he
twists.
funds his own films, which is why his cast have been so much smaller. No, we're not saying the twist. We just want a good twist. Don't make a movie because you need to put a twist in there. Just write a
You know
good
what
story.
movie has a better twist than all of his movies put together? Spiral. And you know what? That was a horrible twist.
A twist you saw coming. God damn
Yeah.
that movie.
You do in all of
You know what?
M.
You know what was a
Nights.
really good twist? Unusual Suspect. Great twist.
possibly one of the best twists. Honestly.
Maybe the best. Maybe the best.
It's up there.
Maybe the best.
Definitely a top 10.
In how they shot it, there was no exposition. It was just like you just saw that change in his step, right? And
Yeah,
then
that's
they
all-
did
that's
the
all it was.
montage, the montage of his office where all the ideas came from. Took 30 seconds. Brilliant,
Yeah.
brilliant.
Twist and regular, the first Saw was pretty good too, though. We gotta throw that one up there.
The first Saw was absolutely amazing. Yeah, that's probably Unusual Suspect in the first Saw, probably top twist. I did not see the first Saw coming.
Oh, and Parasite. Parasite was a great one too. I don't know if you've seen Parasite, but holy shit, that twist! Oh,
did I see Parasite?
I don't know. It's a. I don't want to mess up his whole name, but I just know he has Boone in the end of his name. He did Snowpiercer. Host. I don't want to say.
What's the film about? Since you can't name who the fuck you're trying to name. You're like talking to my dad. You know, it's the guy.
It's a foreign name. I can't. I don't want to mess it up. June Boone
from dated Deborah McGonigal for 1.5 years.
It's about a family
Weller house
invites himself into like this family's home. Like one gets a job.
It swept the Oscars.
It deserved every award.
It deserved most of them.
Yes, amazing movie.
It was very good, very good. I don't think it deserved a sweep. I don't think it was the most perfect film ever made. Okay, but like, yeah, I'm so happy it got love. Badass, really intriguing film.
Yes, pretty good, pretty good.
Nah, I wanted to put that as one of the best
had
twists.
A good one.
No, it didn't.
It didn't?
No. The Departed was 16 hours long. It doesn't make any sense. If you write down that story, it doesn't make any goddamn sense why the characters are any of them doing anything.
There's too much Mark Wahlberg. There's just a lot.
And they literally just stole that movie's. It is, yeah. And that movie's actually stolen from an Asian film verbatim, and they changed the end to make it even worse. The end already sucked, but then they made it even worse in the American version.
I see.
That's so weird. Not only is it a clusterfuck of a story, all they had to do was copy and paste, and they failed. Like The Last Airbender, the story's already been told. He just couldn't handle like just cutting a story out and putting it on there. That was too much for him.
True.
Mr. Big Brain just has too many ideas.
Scream had a good one.
Yeah, Scream.
That was a fun twist.
Instead of doing a twist, they kind of just let you into it. That was fun.
That was
Scream
a fun one.
Fun from beginning to end.
Yeah, they did that very well.
Scream was really good. He's also directed. He produced Wayward Pines. That looks really good. I haven't seen that though.
Oh yeah,
he directed
that's with,
episode 1 and 9.
Matt Damon? No, it's
no,
the other one.
Close.
The other something about Mary guy. Mark. Damon.
You're exactly right.
Matt Dillon.
Yes.
Yeah, Matt Dillon. Is that right?
Association right there. Good job, bud.
That was good. You know what? I didn't watch the last 2 episodes when it came out, but leading up to it, I thought it was very intriguing and like, it captivated me.
Anyways, so the film was shot beautifully by a master of cinema. The score is fantastic. As a package as a whole, it looks great. The color schemes are great. It makes sense. I'm telling you that Shyamalan wrote a shitty story. He made what should be hour top story and just stretched it out to 2.
A good Twilight episode. Fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic. But his ideas are so elaborate. He had to stretch it out and baby.
I'll agree with that.
No, it was shit. The story had too many holes in it. Here's how you do. Here's how you rewrite. I know I'm playing Monday Morning Quarterback, but hear me out. Here's how you rewrite.
Monday Morning Quarterback?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Never heard that before?
I thought
it's like
just say Monday Night Football Quarterback.
But that's the whole point. Okay, big game on Sunday. Monday morning at the water cooler, you're talking to like the office. And you're like, I would have done this if I was.
I've just never heard that. I was like, they don't even play football on Monday morning.
It's a thing.
I root for the prettier color.
Why don't you just say you're a quarterback? Why do you only want to play the game on Monday mornings? It's just me alone with my ball in a rainstorm, looking all sad. Hey, that's the next Shyamalan movie. It's called Ball.
Ballless.
Just ballless. It's just the song "Everybody Hurts" and just a little boy in a rainstorm in a raincoat holding a ball.
Twist. It's a dream.
Teddy bear. Twist. Oh God. Here's how you say this. So this is what you do. You get past your own arrogance. Okay. You have to realize you're not an artistic genius. You are a good filmmaker, but God damn it, you're not this brilliant Shakespearean
Just don't
know-it-all.
direct.
Relax. Like
Do everything else.
he's got a good eye. He maybe try producing, maybe keep
I don't
writing.
think
I don't know.
Devil was that bad, and now that I know, yeah, he didn't direct that. It was
I think
terrible.
I think he wrote or co-wrote and he helped produce it. Yeah, and it
was-
worked as a film.
All of his movies are just long Twilight Zone episodes. Let's be honest. That's all they are.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Like the guy's
That's all
got
they need
skill.
to be.
I'm just saying
Just
he's
cut it
full of
half hour
himself.
and we're
That's his problem.
all good.
So let's see. Playing Monday morning quarterback, not Monday Night Football,
Yeah.
just so everyone's keeping up. The Village would have been great. Was shorter, less exposition. Stop explaining stuff. You don't need it. Just have one simple twist. This is what you do. Have the blind girl bravely decide to venture into the woods to get medicine on her own, right? Not because her
That would
father
make
is
sense.
sending a blind person to the woods. She then comes face to face with a monster who we know is Adrian Brody, right? Who can't think like a rational adult, and he's being angry and vengeful, dressed like a monster, attacking her. She thinks it's a real monster. She kills it, right? She kills him. He falls. She has no idea because she just feels the claws and the suit, right?
Yeah.
She goes and gets medicine, super confused, but it's just another strange mythical village. She comes back somehow, very confused, telling her tale. The townspeople know that the poor son, Adrian Brody, is dead by her hand. No one else knows. That's a twist.
The Hanger.
That Jesus. Okay. No,
Pay
she's
for
a
your
hero.
actions, blind.
She's a hero now. You know what I mean? She's like
Oh, they could play her. Yeah,
Prophetic,
they can
you know
actually
what I
play it
mean?
off as a hero by killing a monster.
exactly, and
Oh,
they have to hold
shit.
the sorrow because of their lie. Instead of protecting their fellow people, they lost one. There you go.
Damn.
Half hour.
You should write
Done.
The Village 2, The
Boom.
Town.
Starring Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. Starring all of Boston.
That's not,
Gonna
that's
be a
not bad
wicked
twist.
piss-up.
See, that was easy. He did that just right there.
I just combined the twist, got rid of the exposition, and kept the lie alive.
They should have kept it alive.
I didn't.
To be
I
honest,
didn't waste
that
the
makes
whole
sense.
movie. Didn't waste the whole movie.
Yeah.
There you go. But Shyamalan needed an epic, and he's not going to take anything. You know what? He's so conceited. Shyamalan literally paid for a mockumentary, a fake documentary, hired a very, like, Oscar-winning or Oscar-nominated documentarian to film him and his actors and build up this mystique. This is all fake, mind you, about how Shyamalan is magic.
Was it like a mockumentary like The Office?
No, it's a hoax, but he wouldn't allow anyone to say it's fake. He had a documentary while he was filming The Village. Instead of filming The Village, making directorial decisions, he hired
Filling.
he hired this crew to film him and make it like make him into magic. There's a mystique around him. Every time the camera pans, there's like audio distortion, and all the actors are like, we can't talk about Shyamalan and don't look him in the eyes because weird stuff happens. And then he has this cult following him who worship him and think I'm serious. This exists. It's called like the buried secret of Shyamalan. That's what he did instead of making The Village. While he was making The Village, he made this piece of shit about what an amazing god he is.
You know what?
Fuck off, you ignorant slut.
We're moving on from
stand
Michael
you.
Bay. Fuck M. Night. I'm saying it now.
Oh God! I just like look. The guy's got a good eye. He's got some clever stories, but none of them are this
Would you say Science is
amazing
his
magic
best?
convoluted.
Well,
To me,
shit,
Unbreakable.
I mean,
To me, Unbreakable
yeah, I
is his
forgot.
best. Signs is second. Sixth Sense is going to be third. Because Sixth Sense has no rewatchability, and I guess the twist. Also, don't ruin the rewatchability of your film by hanging up on a twist that defines the movie. I can rewatch Unusual Suspects because you're like, oh, he's doing this here. And look at
Yeah.
this. And,
I
fun.
will say The Village might not have rewatchability. Maybe. No, I don't. I don't think it does.
Here's the thing: the
Was
only
it
way the
better this
village
time you
exists.
watched it than the first time, though?
Well, I just
Now that you
I
comprehend
know
more and stuff, I guess. Not saying you were
again,
stupid back then, but
it's not a complicated story, Shyamalan fan. Um, I know I'm bitching a lot, but again, like we're supposed to be like having a little war of words here.
yeah, I
Honestly,
fucking
though,
hate you.
I used to be back at you, babe. Motherfucker. Anyway, we I used to be so petty and be like, oh, this is trash, this is garbage. I used to be such like I don't know, really harsh on film until like
Oh, as
I
soon as
came
I
to
hear an
realization.
actor's name that I don't, Kevin Hart's gonna be Spider-Man, I'm out, or something like that. You know?
I'm in. I will watch Kevin Hart be Spider-Man. Just him freaking the fuck out on Doc Ock. Tom Segura's Doc Ock.
Oh my
Stab at it.
god!
Yeah, yeah.
Adam Sandler's Venom.
Fucking Bill Burr, Green Goblin.
I would believe that. I
Yeah.
100% support that too.
He's just flying around in his fucking thing, smoking a cigarette, talking shit on people.
Hey, hey, Spidey. What are you doing down
That's not
there?
that bad. Not that bad. It's not. Anyways, I'm way less cynical. Like art is amazing and should be celebrated. And like not, it doesn't have to be amazing or god awful. There are good highlights. And I admitted like some great highlights of the film. The problem I think is Shyamalan's ego.
Yes.
That's the issue.
I think he
You
tried
know,
to make an art film, and he's just like, "Oh shit, we're making a horror film."
and it got too
Oh.
big. It got too big,
think,
and then
yeah.
he's already in over his head. There's a
It's
scene
just
where
as
even
worse as like the whole building up to Island of Dr. Moreau. Like how bad and shit.
didn't it
that
take like
was.
years to get that going? It
Yeah,
was, everyone
and
should
even
have
Richard
bailed.
Stanley
Or-
was attached to that movie. Who did Colors Out of Space or from?
Isn't that
whatever.
wild?
Yeah,
Yeah, isn't
I
that
mean, he
wild?
was fired like a
There's
week.
there's this scene. It's like bonus footage where they're filming The Happening. Marky Mark, right, got his career start from being this wannabe like street thug dude to an underwear model turned actor. Mark Wahlberg. The scene isn't cut. Like Mark interrupts The Happening. They're in front of the house and they're about to break in like a can of soup with the old lady, and it was just like, he's like, what are we doing here? Why are we doing this? Why am I saying this? Like, is there any direction? And Knight's like, listen, just listen. I know you don't understand. It's all gonna come together. And even fucking Marky Mark, I'm imagining might not be a brainiac, is like, Knight, why though? Why would we break in and threaten this old lady? Why would I be sitting there? And she'd be like, you're gonna kill me. And I say, why? Knight, why am I talking about hot dogs the whole movie? That's true. That happens.
Yeah,
Knight, what's happening? Is it the wind? Is it the plants? Do we ever know? Well, I know. I'm in the movie, and I don't know. And Knight's like, listen, you fucking peon. My genius is too big for your little brain. No, it just
Little
sucks.
Rockstar. That's his
He
best
wasn't
movie, by the
Rockstar.
way.
It's perfect for him. Dude, the movie just fucking sucks. It went the wrong direction. Sorry, my guy. Went the wrong direction. Shyamalan just fucking ruined it. I'm not even looking at my notes. I don't need Shyamalan ruined this film. His ego got in the way. This two things: rewrite it the way I said, make it compelling, give it a good twist, do what you're good at, make it a movie, not a scary movie because you can't really do that. Make it a compelling,
he
suspenseful
doesn't have
movie.
really scary movies.
Focus on characters. Don't compare yourself to Spielberg, you goddamn twat.
Yeah,
Don't compare
agree
yourself
with
to
that.
Hitch.
Like,
Don't compare yourself
I even
to
have the same
Hitchcock.
name as Steven, and like, what the fuck? I don't think I'm Steven Spielberg, moron.
You get a lot of people saying you're just like Spielberg because
Every
your first name
day
is
of my
Steven.
life, they're like, you have the same name. Like, you did Saving Private Ryan. I was like, I only like watched it a few times. So
But no, it would be like you being like, yeah, that would be the equivalent. Like,
yeah, I worked on it. You know, I'm pretty much a relative. I'm good.
Your ego has no place in art, and when it's shoved in there, you know, when you really think that
He's a
you're
Michael Bay
more
of horror.
intelligent than all the mass. Yeah,
Thriller,
That's what he
whatever.
is.
I don't think he has horror movies.
Whatever.
He has like 2 scary scenes. Sixth Sense, girl puking under the bed, which is the girl from the OC.
There's a couple of weird
Burton or some
spooks
shit.
in Sixth Sense. There's a couple of spooks.
There is,
in
yeah.
Sixth Sense.
And then Signs, when that alien walks by, never forget. I'll never forget
that.
The first time I watched it,
so shocking.
yeah,
Shocking.
that was scary. And it felt
You know,
real.
wasn't
It was like
you know
on
what else was shocking?
He's watching TMZ in the corner or something, and then like that.
It's just there on the news,
It's
yeah.
just right there.
And it's not even scary like an alien. It's just,
not.
but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. What else was shocking? How shockingly fucking awful the Village is. Either reframe it, make it short, make it sweet, give it a sweet twist.
Maybe make the daytime a little darker.
Or
slap some
just
A24 on there
decide-
and like change a filter.
Stop. You can't save it with your production company. It's already out.
A24 would have made a
won't sway it.
amazing Village.
Because they would have told Shyamalan, we're producing this. Fix it.
Yeah. They were like,
Anyway,
we did The Witch. Let's fucking... This would have been a great movie if it had a witch.
God damn it. Anyway, or just make it a period piece romance, which is the one thing this movie did really good. The romantic aspect of it, and the complicated relationship between townsfolk.
And all the dinner scenes look
just
good.
do
The
that
food.
and just have it exist in that world.
But he didn't.
No, he did not, and that's why The Village is a shitty movie. It's unsuccessful.
that bad.
It does not execute its goal. That means it failed.
It's got good music.
We will leave it up to you, folks. You can vote to see who won this goddamn cockfight on Twitter.
I'm
at
not saying
KoK
it's an
Podcast.
amazing movie or anything. I'm saying it's good.
You enjoyed it. I did not enjoy it. It was like pulling hair out, nails on a chalkboard. It's painful. It's the whole movie's a plot hole.
Damn, he should make a movie about a sinkhole. And it'll just
Speaking
be
of that,
full of plot holes.
Speaking of that, I got some horror news for you. But before, do you want to any closing
Twitter
arguments,
poll?
or do you want to go
I have
to
no
Twitter poll?
closing arguments.
Yeah,
except for
I mean,
watch
we
The
just
Village,
fucking disagree.
everyone, and
Don't-
decide
Yeah,
who won, if it's a good
watch
or bad
The Village,
film.
and then never give Shyamalan another penny of your money.
I mean, that's... Yeah, I'll agree.
All right, champ. What's Twitter poll?
Twitter poll? From episode 41, Starship Troopers.
Oh God, that was so much fun.
That was great. I asked which one of these characters were your favorite in the movie. Rico, Dizzy, or Diz, Ace, or Michael Ironside. I didn't even know. It's just like saying Michael Ironside. I don't even like his
Dude,
character's name.
there's nothing cooler than like just call
What's
him
it, Razchek?
Ironside. He's like a
Razchek.
yeah, Razchek. But like Ironside, like is he a goddamn transformer?
So tight.
Ironside.
So tight.
Shit.
This one was a nail biter. Ironside took last, even though we got some people in the comments saying he was the favorite character, but they had to go with Rico. He had 23% of the votes. Ace and Diz got 24% of the votes, and
Close.
Rico got 29. He won.
Yeah,
And a
but
lot
by
of people
close one.
voted.
Yeah.
Like, this was our biggest turnout. I mean, not a whole lot, but I mean, biggest turnout
Yep.
for a vote. And yeah, we
Dope.
appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much for voting. Absolutely.
won.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah.
He's obviously a badass. He ranks up like 10 times. Saves
What's
the world.
cool though, some of our polls though, like it's not surprising who wins. This one was because I mean the cast was awesome.
All of
from
those
Starship
characters
Troopers.
were really
Like-
likable. Ace, I'd put up there. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not like a main character. He's more of like
It's
he
like-
probably has like 10 minutes of screen time, maybe.
Well, it's like
But he's
it's
just
like
a
the Village.
Good
Like-
character.
Who do you put top billing in Village? Like who gets top credit? Everyone's amazing.
Yeah, I don't think
like,
Joaquin Phoenix was
it's a star.
top build.
Like no,
I think they
neither
just-
was William Hurt or Sigourney Weaver. Like it's
Yeah.
just full,
It's crazy.
well casted films. By the way, I'm giving thumbs up to the casting agent Village, not M Night, for the record. Cool. Yeah, thank you guys so much for voting. You can vote at KKill Podcast on Twitter. Horror news. Talked about sinkholes. Boy, I got some goddamn horror news for you. You've seen Tremors, right? I mean, a
Love it.
staple of growing up.
Yeah.
It's real. Tremors are now real. We
tell
made
me
them.
that. We made them? That is so believable. I hate
University of
this.
California, UC Santa Barbara, made a collaboration with Georgia Institute of Technology.
Dude, are you
And
fucking
they made a fucking tremor. It's designed to explore new territory, possibly other planets. It looks like it has eyes.
Oh my god.
It swims. It moves. Yeah. It buries through the earth.
First thing I clicked on was not even Kevin Bacon could handle this real life graboid.
Yes. My sister sent me this. I'm like, this is not real, right? Yeah. Look it up right now, guys. Look it up right now.
Bobbit
Tremors
worm.
are real. Now, granted, it's much smaller, but still, just look at this visual. It's terrifying.
It looks
like
pretty. Like
they made
the
Tremors.
colors on that thing.
All right. We just found out that Steven is sexually aroused by Tremors.
That is crazy. I'm
Is
sad
that
the
not-
TV show didn't take off because they already canceled that.
I know. I was bummed, and also
Even Kevin Bacon was so thrilled. He's so happy. He says that's his favorite role, Valentine.
love Kevin because
or
it was
Val.
so much fun, dude.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. He's got like the perfect hair in it. I don't know.
Oh, he does.
I never saw the one where they went like Antarctic or whatever. I
Yeah.
never saw that last one.
Yeah, it's
I
Cold
don't know.
Day in Hell or something.
They also took like one of the worst characters of the whole thing and like let him star. Like, why'd they take the side character and let him?
What? Michael Gross?
Yeah,
That character's awesome. What are you talking about?
he was a background character in the first film.
Yeah. Well, the other people are just like, I'm done. I don't know why
Reba
Kevin Bacon.
Reba
didn't-
McEntire's the bartender, dude. So cool.
Oh yeah, she left immediately after the first one. It sucks
Fancy
they
don't
didn't
let
go
down.
with it, but whatever.
What you got?
My horror news is really exciting.
Yeah.
Behind the Monsters, a new Shudder docuseries, spotlight on the horror's most iconic villains. Whole episode.
Oh.
There's
Oh,
six.
dude, Shudder's just fantastic.
There's going to be 6 episodes. I think they're an hour long, and it's literally just about one villain each episode.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah.
Candyman, Chucky, Jason, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, and Pinhead. And
Dude, hell yeah.
so like Chucky has interviews, like they're talking about the first Chucky. Has the creator, the writer, the director, the stars, the voice, voice of Chucky's going to all interviewed. Same with Jason
Oh man.
Friday
That's
13th.
fantastic.
Interviews with Kane Hodder.
When
all
does
that.
this come out?
October 26th. New episodes
Oh,
weekly.
perfect time. Oh
Yep.
my god. Brilliant.
Pinhead has interviews
Bravo,
with
Shudder.
Hellraiser himself, or Pinhead himself, Doug Bradley. Yeah.
Dude, hell yeah, Shudder. Like Shudder never lets me down. I mean, talk about just an amazing curation, huge library of just really
Yeah, this is
interesting selected films. You know, not your typical like it's the leading on USA.
Tom Salvini's
No, these
in
are
the
like deep
Jason one.
dives.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm
fantastic.
excited for
That's
that.
Great news.
Behind the Monsters. Yep,
I look forward to that.
gonna be a doozy.
Speaking of doozies,
We got one coming up.
get a heavy hitter.
Ooh,
Ready?
the Blob.
That's literally a heavy hitter, but no.
Damn it.
Paranormal Activity.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. All right. Cockfight.
Heavy.
No. That's exciting. I enjoyed this movie.
Super refreshing.
I think
That's
I've always
the best
seen
way
it
I
like
can say this. For horror, this film was
3 times.
so refreshing. So refreshing. Can't wait to cover it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
fun.
next week.
Cool.
Folks, do us a huge favor. Make sure you're following us on Twitter at KKill Podcast. Make sure you're following us on Instagram so you're missing when we drop new content at Kings of Kill Podcast.
Just follow us
We're
in
on
real life.
TikTok at Kings of Kill. Follow us around. Who
Follow
cares?
us around. I do
Um,
some weird things on the street. I
Freaking straight.
regret saying that.
Head on over to kingsofkill.com. Request your episode today. While you're there, do a little shopping. Do us a huge favor. Thank you all so much for listening. We appreciate you. This has been a special edition of the Kings of Kill podcast that we call Cockfight. The champ over there, Steven. Thank you so much for the battle. If you want to vote, hit us up on Twitter. Cast your vote. See who won this little argument. I'm Zach.
I'm Steven, the champion.
And we are the Kings of Kill.